What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is 10 interesting facts we should know about the motherland, man. Simple as that, man. The title is 10 interesting facts about Africa, but look, let's go and let's get it, man. I'm excited to get in this, man. I want to hear what the 10 facts is. I need y'all to comment down below. Tell me if they're true facts. Simple as that. Let's go and let's get it, man. I'm ready to get in this. I hope you guys is too. I hope everybody having a blessed day, about to have a blessed night, but let's go and let's get it.
Africa is the world's second largest continent and the home of the most beautiful countries in the world with some of the most unique landscapes and wildlife. Yet, it's also the most underrated destination when it comes to traveling.
I got a pivot right there. We ain't got 10 seconds in the video and they speaking true facts, and we ain't made it over to the motherland. It's coming December 24th, but the most underrated destination when it comes to traveling, man. Let's go and let's get it, man. That's it right there, because y'all underrated. Y'all underrated in a lot of shit, especially when it comes to music. Then it went from the music to the traveling to everything. Y'all just underrated. The motherland is just underrated, but I'm about to shut up. We're about to get into this. Let's go.
Yet, it's also the most underrated destination when it comes to traveling. Therefore, in this video, we will expose the top 10 interesting facts about Africa so you can have more reasons to choose this exquisite continent for your next holiday. 1. Africa covers 30 million square kilometers with 54 countries.
Okay.
Africa is the second largest continent globally and boasts more countries than Asia, the largest continent in the world. It is a huge continent that is divided up into 5 subsections: North Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, Southern Africa, and West Africa.
Hey, comment down what part you from. If you're from the north, the east, the central, the south, or the west, get in the comments right now, man, if you tuned in to this point. You should be. It's only a minute in, but let's go, let's get it. I'm just having fun.
Entire Africa covers almost 10 million square miles, making up more than 20% of the world's land. 2. There are more than 2,000 recognized languages, and the most widely spoken language is Arabic. Not only the second largest continent in the world, Africa is also the second most populated continent. Therefore, over a quarter of all of the different languages that are spoken in the world are spoken in Africa in their relative regions.
God, pivot. I've been trying to tell y'all, y'all so much smarter, y'all brighter, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying no man smarter than the next man, but I'm telling y'all got an edge. That's all I'm saying. Let's go.
There are over 2,000 different recognized languages spoken in Africa. Around 200 of these are spoken in Northern Africa, including Central Sahara, and are known as Afro-Asiatic languages. 140 are spoken in Central and Eastern Africa, known as Nilo-Saharan languages, and more than 1,000 are Niger-Saharan languages. However, the most widely spoken language here is Arabic, followed by English, then Swahili, French, Berber, Hausa, and Portuguese. 3. Illiteracy is as high as 40% across the continent. Although Africa holds many different resources, it is a continent where many of the countries have vast numbers of their populations living in poverty. This has led to 40% of adults in Africa being illiterate. The worst affected areas, with shocking illiteracy over 50%, are in Ethiopia, Chad, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Niger, Benin, and Burkina Faso. 4.
Y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments, you know what I'm saying? From like people having disadvantages in life. But let's go and let's get it.
Africa is the world's hottest continent.
The hottest?
As you probably already know, Africa has a very warm climate, and it is actually considered to be the world's hottest continent. Around 60% of the land is dry and covered by desert. The Sahara is the world's biggest desert, with temperatures often topping 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But
I'm sorry, y'all got to jump back in there, man. How does y'all deal with the blackout? Like, how do y'all deal with load shedding? Seriously, when it be the hottest, y'all deal with it, man. That's how y'all really undefeated, man. Y'all really is, man. Resilience. Let's go and let's get it.
But whilst the hottest recorded temperature on Earth was once in El Azizia, Libya, at 136.4 degrees Fahrenheit, the continent also has the other extreme, with the coldest temperature in Africa being as low as -11 degrees Fahrenheit in Ifrane, Morocco. This just shows the diversity of the different countries here
Morocco
in Africa, and the differences don't end with the climate. 5. Around 90% of all malaria cases in the world are in Africa. Malaria is a highly deadly disease, particularly in Africa. Around
I mean, y'all comment down how true is this for real? If so, we need to be staying out the way.
Around 90% of all malaria cases in the
Malaria.
world are in Africa. Malaria is a highly deadly disease, particularly in Africa. Around 3,000 children die of malaria every single day in Africa. Sadly,
Man.
90% of all malaria cases across the world occur here, in this continent. In 2019,
That's because they put that shit there. Now, how? Come on, man. That's how I feel. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's go.
an estimated 94% of deaths were in the WHO African region. Many charities are calling for donation to help save children in need of medical help such as Malaria No More, Christian Aid, UNICEF or Against Malaria Foundation. This is a horrible disease and one that is not easily fought when the country is in so much poverty. Any support and compassion from the world are important in helping Africa lower this shockingly high rate.
Y'all put it down before we move on to 6. Y'all tell me what exactly is the disease? How y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Get in the comments, man. Let's go and let's get it. Cause I feel like I said, if it's 90% of the cases is really in the motherland, they put that shit over there. That's all I got to say. But let's go.
6. Africa's Sahara Desert is bigger than the USA.
Wow.
Most of Africa's land is made up of desert, hence its extremely hot climate. The Sahara of Africa, being the largest desert in the world, is truly vast. Its expansive size is 9.4 million square kilometers bigger than the entire USA. Another
Wow.
interesting fact about the Sahara is that it is actually growing in size as it's been expanding in the southern regions at a rate of half a mile per month, which equates to 6 miles per year.
The Sahara.
7. It's the biggest single source of gold throughout mining history. Africa is home to some great resources sought after by the Western world. Almost half of the gold ever mined on Earth has come from Africa, and more specifically, from Witwatersrand in South Africa. Despite the decline in production, gold exports were valued at $3.8 billion back in 2005.
Wow.
South Africa is also famous for its diamonds, although Botswana leads the way in terms of production. Africa produces at least 50% of the diamonds and gold in the whole world. The rest of the countries around the world contribute to the remaining 50% of the production.
Africa present 50% of diamonds. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Africa produces at least 50% of the diamonds and gold in
Diamonds
the
and
whole world.
gold.
The rest of the countries around the world contribute to the remaining 50% of the production of these precious stones and metal.
I know, like
8.
fucking with the motherland.
Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt.
Wow.
Many of you might immediately think of Egypt when it comes to pyramids. But shockingly, the country of Sudan, in Africa, has a total of 223 pyramids, which is twice the amount of pyramids that Egypt has. These forgotten pyramids are the Meroe pyramids. These once made up the capital of the Kingdom of Kush, ruled by the Nubian
Kingdom of
kings.
Kush.
9. It has the oldest universities in the world. Although the illiteracy rate here is
The oldest universities in the world. Because you know it's different from the university and college now. But let's go and let's get it.
high, Africa is actually home to one of the oldest universities in the world. Established in 859, the University of Al Qarawiyyin in Fez,
859.
Morocco is the very first universities in the world. According to UNESCO and Guinness World Records, the University of Al Qarawiyyin is the oldest existing, continually operating, and the first degree-awarding educational institution in the world. The institution was incorporated into Morocco's modern state university system in 1963. The university was founded with an associated madrasa, a specific type of religious school or college for the study.
But 859, y'all can't let that go, man. Since 859, hold on, man. Just go back. Like, so we in like 19, you know, I was born in 1990. We in 2020. 859. They got the oldest. Stop playing, man. Let's go and let's get it, man. For real.
Study of the Islamic Religion, by Fatima al-Firi, the daughter of a wealthy merchant. Fatima vowed to spend her inheritance on the construction of a mosque suitable for her community. Al-Qarawiyyin is open to both men and women. 10. The richest man ever is African. Although Africa is considered to be the poorest continent of the world nowadays, It used to be the home country of the richest man ever lived. Mansa Musa, or Musa I of Mali, is considered one of the richest men in human history. Musa was the
Musa. We gonna have to do some history on Musa, y'all. Simple as that. Let's go and let's get it, man. What they don't tell us.
It used to be the home country of the richest man ever lived. Mansa Musa, or
Mansa
Musa
Musa.
I of Mali, is considered one of the richest men in human history. Musa was the 10th emperor of the Mali Empire, one of the prosperous Sahelian kingdoms that developed along the Saharan slave trade routes in the later medieval period. Mansa Musa acquired most of his wealth from the production and trade of salt and gold.
Okay.
He was the world's biggest gold producer and distributor, as gold was a highly sought commodity at the time and an important indicator of status and affluence. By the time of his death in 1937, estimates place his net worth in the range of $300 billion to $400 billion in adjusted dollars for the late 2000s.
Munson, stop playing. He got to that bag, didn't he? Like the richest man in Africa.
Slave trade routes in the later
I just
medieval
want to hear his
period.
name.
Mansa Musa acquired
Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa said it must be the money. Simple as that, man. The richest man in Africa. I gotta leave it right here. Stop playing, man. Traded salt and gold. Value 300. Man, stop playing with this, man. Let's go. Hey, we're gonna have to do a history lesson. I want to know like people like this, Mansa Musa, and any like dope person, like the richest woman in Africa. Like, I want to get to doing stuff like that, man. I'm trying to get, this is history, man. We need to know our roots. We need to know exactly where we come from, the motherland, South Africa, and we need to know facts. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video. Was it all facts? I really kind of truly believe they is. We had certain things that I'm suspect about, them diseases and this and that, but like I said, if it's 90%, they putting that shit over there. But y'all tell me what y'all think throughout this whole video. Please, man. Let's go and let's get it. Let's comprehend for this. Let's go, man. If you watch this video to this point with your boy and you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button. If you knew you're not part of the team, not part of the family, not part of the energy, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button just to click the support, guys. Simple as that. If you're part of the team, if you're part of the energy, get your comments down below. If you're not, still get your comments down below. Tell me what you think of this video. Top 10 interesting facts. Well, no, not even the top 10. 10 interesting facts about Africa, about the motherland, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about them 10 facts. Simple as that. But I'm about to get out of here, guys. Keep a smile on your face. Stay prayed up. Have a blessed day. I'm up out of here.